So what is the state of regulation when it comes to the role of AI in clinical use specifically?
Yeah. To date, there's different approach. I would say that, as usual, the US kind of lead the innovation side and want to be, are quite open to innovation, and so are kind of looking at putting some guardrails in place, but still very open to innovation.
Okay.
And so there's less regulatory constraint. There's kind of a big framework, and then more kind of guidelines and use cases based on use cases.
Mm-hmm.
On the opposite, I would say you can see the European approach, which is usually quite heavy in terms of let's take this problem, let's put first kind of a very comprehensive regulation. And you have seen in 2024 the Regulatory AI Act. So bringing a strong framework around what should be the approach for AI. And this is a risk-based approach. So basically making sure that there's kind of a human oversight, looking at bias, etc. So really quite a comprehensive framework. And then you have Asia, which is kind of a patchwork. You have a mix of between China, which has kind of strong rules, strict rules, but at the same time, very proactive in catching up, making sure that the rules are not preempting innovation. So Japan, which so far didn't have really rules and was more looking at taking a pragmatic approach. And so that's for Japan, who has also recently mentioned that they might put some AI framework, AI regulatory framework around that. And then you have some other countries which so far were kind of like wait and see a bit with a bit of regulations, but who are starting to put some framework as well. So you've seen maybe recent discussion with Thailand, Singapore, who has looked at possibly putting some framework, etc. So you can see different state, but I would say overall the approach is more one leaning towards let's have innovation do its job, and then as a regulator we'll put some guardrails around. And on the opposite side, you have this more like philosophical approach, I would say, from Europe, who is saying, okay, let's take this problem as with a broader view.